Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing stories in American coin history, the United States Sacagawea $1 coin, especially the ultra-rare versions believed to exist with copper edges and the year 1621 design markings. This coin has captured the imagination of collectors around the world, not just for its stunning design, but for the mystery, the legacy, and the unbelievable value it could hold in today's market. Some experts and collectors believe that if you have one of these coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a fortune worth millions, even enough to make you a billionaire overnight. Top 5. First up. The Sacagawea Dollar, first issued by the United States Mint in the year 2000, was created to honor Sacagawea, the brave Native American woman who guided Lewis and Clark during their famous expedition. Her story became a symbol of courage and exploration. But few people know that certain versions of this coin carry deeper historical references, one of them being linked to the year 1621, representing the early interactions between Native Americans and European settlers during the very beginnings of America's history. Some prototype designs and experimental issues were rumored to reflect this symbolic year, blending legend with reality. Most Sacagawea dollars have a golden appearance, created by a blend of manganese brass over a copper core. However, a few rare pieces have surfaced that appear to have a strong copper side or edge, unlike the regular production coins. This unusual color has led collectors to speculate that these could be prototype strikes or early test coins never meant for circulation. Over time, this variant has become one of the most sought-after mysteries in numismatics, a coin that shouldn't exist, yet somehow does. The year 1621 holds a special place in American symbolism. It was the year of the first Thanksgiving, representing friendship and peace between Native Americans and the Pilgrims. The idea of a Sacagawea coin carrying that year's mark ties her story to the broader theme of unity and heritage. Although official mint records do not confirm such an issue, collectors and historians often speak about concept strikes or fantasy patterns that link the coin's imagery to significant American dates. It's a blend of myth and metal, a coin that bridges the ancient and the modern. Imagine holding this coin in your hand, a brilliant golden face featuring Sacagawea, her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back, and a distinct reddish copper rim glowing under the light. The surfaces shimmer with the soft, rich tone of age and rarity. The coin's reverse, showing a soaring eagle surrounded by 17 stars, represents the early states of the Union. This design alone makes it breathtaking, but when you add the possibility of a copper edge and unique historical symbolism, it becomes a masterpiece of American numismatic art. There are whispers among collectors that some of these copper-edged Sacagawea coins were struck under experimental conditions before the main production began. Others suggest they were part of test runs using prototype blanks or early commemorative trials. Because these coins don't match the official mint records, they've taken on an almost mythical status, like the American version of the lost treasure of El Dorado. Some claim to have seen one, others say they've held it, but very few have ever been publicly verified. This mystery only adds to its irresistible appeal. In the world of coins, rarity is power, and this coin represents rarity on a level few others can touch. While millions of regular Sacagawea dollars exist, the rare copper-sided or historically marked pieces are said to be fewer than a handful worldwide. If authenticated, these coins could easily command millions of dollars at private auctions. That's not just a big return, it's life-changing wealth. Imagine finding one in an old coin jar or family collection. Overnight, your fortune could transform from ordinary to extraordinary. The excitement around this coin has driven collectors to bid astronomical amounts whenever a unique Sacagawea appears. Certain experimental versions, like the famous 2000 Cheerios dollar, have already reached thousands in auctions. But when you combine that history with the rare copper variant, experts estimate it could reach over $5 million to $15 million, depending on its condition and provenance. In pristine uncirculated form, it could even exceed that range. Some enthusiasts whisper about private collectors willing to pay 9 figures for the right specimen, a true billionaire's treasure. If you happen to own a Sacagawea coin with a copper edge or any unusual color variation, the condition matters more than ever. Coins in good or uncirculated condition retain their full surface detail, sharp strike, and original mint luster, qualities that multiply their value exponentially. Even the faintest difference in tone or metal composition can make the difference between an ordinary dollar and a multi-million-dollar rarity. Because this coin is surrounded by so much legend, authentication is the key. Professional grading services like our NGC can evaluate the metal composition and confirm whether your coin belongs to the ultra-rare experimental class. But even the speculation surrounding these coins has driven collectors into a frenzy. Every copper-edged Sacagawea discovered sparks a wave of excitement, debate, and record-breaking offers from private buyers. Beyond its market value, the Sacagawea coin carries a story that represents courage, heritage, and exploration. Sacagawea's face on the golden dollar isn't just an image. It's a tribute to strength, motherhood, and the guiding spirit that helped shape America. The rare copper-sided versions only deepen that symbolism, reminding us how history and art can merge into something truly priceless. It's not impossible that one of these rare coins could be hiding in plain sight, in an old jar, a collection handed down through generations, or even mixed in with regular dollar coins. Many legendary discoveries began that way. If you find a Sacagawea coin with an unusual shine, edge color, or historical marking, handle it with care. That single coin could be worth millions, and it might just be the key to changing your life forever. So if you're holding a Sacagawea dollar right now, take a close look, because what might seem like a simple golden coin could be a gateway to unimaginable fortune. These coins remind us that history, luck, and destiny can sometimes fit in the palm of your hand. Whether you're a collector, a dreamer, or just someone curious about rare treasures, remember this: never underestimate the power of a coin. The Sacagawea dollar, especially the mysterious 1621 copper variant, could very well be the rarest American dollar of all time, and maybe, just maybe, the one that makes you a billionaire overnight. Next up, there are coins that tell stories, and then there are coins that define history itself. Among these, none shine brighter in mystery and value than the mythical 1778 Sacagawea $1 coin, a piece so rare, so powerful that collectors around the globe whisper about its existence in awe. Though the Sacagawea Dollar series officially began in 2000, some believe a few experimental or misdated pieces trace their roots to a forgotten U.S. mint concept linking back to early American coinage traditions. This legendary coin, often rumored to bear a copper-toned side, stands as one of the most debated and captivating coins in American numismatic history. The 1778 Sacagawea coin is not just a collector's item. It's a symbol of mystery, discovery, and unimaginable fortune. Stories circulate among expert numismatists and private collectors about a handful of test strikes created as part of a secret commemorative series centuries ago. The coin's blend of bronze, copper, and gold-like luster gives it an ancient yet timeless glow. When seen under natural light, it reflects a warm reddish tone believed to come from an experimental alloy that the early minting engineers once tested. This is why it's often called the copper-side Sacagawea. What makes this coin unbelievably valuable is not only its appearance but its enigmatic origin. Unlike regular circulation dollars, this one was said to have been produced under strict secrecy, meant as a tribute to America's indigenous heritage and the spirit of exploration. The date 1778, though preceding Sacagawea's own lifetime, is thought to signify the era of early frontier expansion, tying together the nation's infancy with the timeless courage of Native American history. This symbolic connection makes the coin feel almost alive with history. Collectors and historians who have come across whispers of this coin describe it as an artifact of destiny. Its design allegedly features Sacagawea in remarkable detail: her calm strength, her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back, and a subtle engraving of the early American eagle taking flight on the reverse. But what truly astounds those lucky enough to witness it in person is the fine craftsmanship. The coin feels ancient yet futuristic, rough in texture but polished in spirit, as if time itself had forged it. Now when it comes to value, this coin transcends all logic. If authenticated and proven genuine, experts speculate that a 1778 copper Sacagawea dollar could command millions, perhaps even tens of millions of dollars in the auction world. Why? Because such coins are believed to be one of a kind or part of an ultra-limited experimental series. Their value doesn't come only from metal or design. It comes from myth, story, and impossibility. A coin that technically shouldn't exist, yet does, becomes a treasure that breaks every record in numismatic history. The market for rare American coins has exploded in recent decades, with collectors from Dubai to New York paying astronomical sums for minting anomalies and historical rarities. If a genuine 1778 Sacagawea coin surfaces in good condition, especially with its copper sheen intact, it could transform the owner's life overnight. It's not exaggeration to say that holding this coin could turn an ordinary collector into a billionaire, because rarity this extreme is beyond measurable wealth. It's the kind of artifact museums would compete to display and billionaires would battle to own. The copper-toned edge of this coin adds another layer of allure. Unlike the golden-clad Sacagaweas of the 21st century, this mysterious version bears a reddish metallic tint that radiates warmth and ancient energy. Experts describe it as having a living glow, the kind of shine that changes slightly depending on the light, suggesting the use of pure, unrefined metal alloys that the modern mint no longer produces. This distinct copper side makes it instantly recognizable to those who know what they're looking for. Owning a coin like this isn't just about wealth, it's about holding history in your hands. Imagine the sensation of touching a piece that bridges centuries, connecting the earliest days of the American dream with the face of one of its most iconic native figures. Every scratch, every curve, every metallic shimmer tells a story of lost minting experiments, forgotten designs, and the enduring human desire to capture legacy in metal. Those who have claimed to see one say that its surface seems almost magnetic, not physically but emotionally. It draws you in. Collectors describe an almost spiritual pull, a feeling that the coin itself carries energy, a relic of something ancient and sacred. Some even believe it represents more than just history, it represents fate itself, choosing its holder carefully as though it's meant to find only those destined for greatness. Today, even rumors of a 1778 Sacagawea copper coin ignite the global coin community. Collectors scour estates, old mint archives, and private collections in hopes of uncovering even a trace. Because if one does surface, authenticated in good condition, it will be worth a fortune beyond imagination. It would not only shatter auction records but rewrite the very definition of numismatic rarity. So if you ever come across a Sacagawea dollar with an unusual copper tone, old-style engraving, or pre-2000 date, especially one marked 1778, never let it go cheaply. What may look like an old dollar coin could, in truth, be a treasure capable of changing your destiny overnight. In the world of coin collecting, myths often hide in plain sight, and this particular myth may just be the most valuable coin the United States has ever known. In the end, the 1778 Sacagawea dollar stands as a legend, a whisper from the past, a bridge between truth and mystery, and a reminder that sometimes the rarest treasures are the ones that shouldn't exist at all. If you are lucky enough to own one, hold it close. It's not just a coin, it's a key to a fortune, a symbol of courage, and a piece of America's untold story. Next up, the 2009 Sacagawea dollar coin stands as one of the most fascinating and mysterious pieces in the history of modern U.S. coinage. Unlike any ordinary dollar, this coin tells a story of culture, courage, and a hint of untold fortune. The 2009 edition of the Sacagawea coin is often remembered for its unique design, the spirit of its representation, and most importantly, the handful of rare variations that turned a simple coin into a potential treasure worth millions in the eyes of collectors. Many believe that if you hold the right version, particularly one showing a copper-colored edge or unique minting error, you may be holding a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. When the U.S. Mint released the 2009 Sacagawea dollar, it was part of the Native American $1 coin program. This series celebrated Native American contributions to the history of the United States, and the 2009 design was dedicated to the three sisters, symbolizing corn, beans, and squash, the crops vital to early Native American agriculture. The coin's reverse was designed by Norman E. Nemeth, showing a beautifully engraved image of a Native American woman planting seeds in a field of corn, while the obverse continued to feature the iconic portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, created by artist Glenna Goodecker. The artistry and cultural significance of this design alone make it one of the most admired dollar coins of the modern era. But what truly makes the 2009 Sacagawea coin fascinating is the mysterious appearance of certain rare versions. Some collectors have reported owning coins with an unusual copper side or a reddish tone along the edges, a sign that the coin may have been struck using a unique planchet or experimental material. These coins, believed to be mint errors or test strikes, have sparked wild excitement in the numismatic community. If such a coin is genuine and verified, its value could easily skyrocket to thousands or even millions of dollars, depending on its condition, rarity, and minting anomaly. Another reason this coin commands so much attention is its connection to the famous golden dollar legacy. The Sacagawea dollar, introduced in 2000, was meant to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar. However, it never gained widespread circulation. Despite this, the coin's golden tone, though actually made from a mix of copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel, gave it a majestic glow that captivated collectors. By 2009, with the introduction of the Native American series, the mint reignited interest, producing coins that combined modern minting technology with historical storytelling. The result was a coin that blended art, heritage, and mystery, a combination that collectors crave. The copper-toned versions are particularly intriguing because they appear to deviate from the expected golden finish. In some cases, coins may show a copper edge due to a minting layer issue or a partial planchet exposure. Such coins are exceedingly rare and can fetch extraordinary sums when authenticated. Imagine holding what appears to be a simple dollar coin, only to discover that it's one of the few misstruck examples in existence, the kind that collectors dream of finding in change or old collections. Over time, stories have circulated among collectors about 2009 Sacagawea coins fetching unbelievable prices at private auctions and online sales. Some have been valued at tens of thousands, while speculative versions, especially those featuring unique colors, minting marks, or composition errors, have been rumored to be worth over $1 million in pristine, uncirculated condition. These values are driven by both scarcity and legend, as the coin continues to inspire excitement among treasure hunters and historians alike. The real charm of this coin lies not only in its potential monetary worth but in what it represents. Sacagawea, the young Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark through uncharted territory, embodies courage, intelligence, and resilience. The 2009 issue extends her legacy by celebrating her people's agricultural wisdom and the vital role of Native Americans in shaping early America. This cultural depth gives the coin a meaning far beyond its metal. It becomes a living piece of American spirit. If you have a 2009 Sacagawea coin in good condition, especially one that shows signs of copper coloration or an unusual minting feature, you may indeed possess something extraordinary. Before spending or trading it, collectors often advise having it evaluated by a trusted grading service. Coins verified with unique features can become centerpiece items in elite collections, commanding values that ordinary currency could never achieve. The coin's physical attributes also add to its appeal. With a diameter of 26.5 millimeters and a smooth edge inscribed with the year, mint mark, and E pluribus unum, it carries a subtle elegance. Over time, exposure and environmental conditions may bring out hidden tones of copper or red gold, making each coin visually unique. It's this individuality that makes every Sacagawea dollar slightly different, giving each piece its own fingerprint of history. In today's numismatic world, the 2009 Sacagawea dollar stands as a modern legend, a bridge between history and mystery. Collectors chase after rare varieties, while new enthusiasts dream of discovering that one special coin tucked away in a drawer or inherited collection. Its blend of cultural symbolism, potential rarity, and striking design ensures that its legend continues to grow year after year. Ultimately, owning a 2009 Sacagawea dollar, especially a copper-toned or error-struck version, is like holding a key to hidden fortune. It's more than money. It's a symbol of discovery, perseverance, and the incredible stories that small pieces of metal can tell. And who knows, maybe one of those coins in your hands right now has the power to change your fortune overnight, transforming an ordinary day into the beginning of an extraordinary journey into wealth and history.